Hot Wheels released this Camaro RLC car recently, and honestly, it's a pretty cool looking car. In my opinion, it could have had a better wheel choice, but overall, it's a pretty slick casting. For those who are not aware, there was a huge drama that surrounded this casting. Redline Club cars are usually released in quantities of around 20,000, maybe sometimes 25,000, but this one right here, 30,000 of them were produced. So some of you might be thinking, wow, that's good. Hot Wheels overproduced these cars. While on the other hand, 30,000 cars? Wow, that's a lot of cars, yeah. Like that is like not even limited anymore. In case you don't get it, when Hot Wheels announced that they're releasing 30,000 of these cars, a lot of people were upset. So for today's video, we're gonna look at both sides of the coin and see the pros and cons of Hot Wheels overproducing RLC cars. So let's focus on the part, on the people who say that, yeah, it's a good thing for Hot Wheels to create a lot of these cars. Instead of the usual 20 or 25,000, 30,000 for this cars, people say it's good because it gives more chance for collectors to get this car when it's released. And that proves true. This car actually sold out after a few hours, if I'm not mistaken, compared to the usual 5 or 10 minutes for other RLC cars. On top of that, for those who don't know, there is this problem of people using bots to buy RLC cars, which gives other people an unfair advantage when buying RLC cars. So although Hot Wheels can't fix the problems of people using bots, I think by overproducing these RLC cars, it gives people a better chance of getting these cars for those who actually don't cheat and don't use bots. Okay, let's say you sway, you unlucky, di mo nakuha yung kotse, you didn't get this car, no worries. Even if you try to resell this car, because there's so many of them floating out there, you're not really gonna profit much from this car unless you wait a really long time. So if you're one of those unlucky people who didn't cop this car on time, yeah, it sucks. Maybe you'll have to pay a few more dollars to buy this on eBay, but compared to having to buy it with an RLC release that is 20,000 or lesser in quantity, I would say you getting a car with this car, 30,000 around the whole world, I guess it wouldn't burn a hole in your wallet too much. So overproducing the car in a way gives a higher chance for collectors to get the car they want. But now let's look at the flip side and see why people are upset that Hot Wheels overproduce these cars. Firstly, it kind of tarnishes the RLC name. Redline Club cars are supposed to be these very exclusive cars that are hard to get your hands on. These are cars that you don't usually see in Toys R Us and your supermarkets. It's like a hype thing, you know, just like Supreme and Bathing Ape. Because they're limited in quantity, that's what makes them special. And it's the same for these RLC cars. So by controlling the quantity of these RLC cars, it gives a special vibe to them. Secondly, people are upset that Hot Wheels overproduced these cars because it gives the impression that Hot Wheels is a bunch of money grubbing scums. Imagine that, guys, 30,000 of these cars sold for $25 each. How much is that? $750,000. $750,000 in revenue for Hot Wheels for just selling 30,000 of these small tiny cars. You can kind of get the grasp that Hot Wheels is really trying to cash in on us collectors. Like, they don't give a shit about us collectors. They know that as long as they throw the RLC name on the Hot Wheels car, people are gonna buy it. I mean, which is kind of true. Us collectors were kind of the problem because we are proving their theory right. We still bought their car even though it's overproduced. So yeah, people are upset that Hot Wheels are kind of treating us like they're slaves or something, you know? But by knowing that we'll buy their car and giving them $3.25 million in revenue, I'll be upset as a consumer. And the last point that not a lot of people brought up, and even I thought of, is that by overproducing these cars, right, this actually might give resellers more revenue. Because there's so much more of these cars available for them to resell, they can buy more of these and in return earn more money by selling off these cars. Do you guys get a point? Compared to 20,000 pieces, this one has 30,000 pieces. That's 10,000 more pieces for resellers to potentially sell away and get profit. Yeah, it's a really tough thing to crack. It's really hard to decide, you know. In general, yeah, people are upset that Hot Wheels is overproducing this because it's about the greediness from Hot Wheels and resellers. So honestly, what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a good thing that Hot Wheels overproduce these cars? Or do you think that it's not a good thing? Honestly, if you ask me, I think it's a good thing that Hot Wheels overproduce these cars. I mean, one of the big problems that people have, one of the big issues that collectors have is that they're not able to get these cars, right? Hot Wheels is fixing that. By overproducing these cars, more people can get them. So in a way, I kind of don't get why people are upset that Hot Wheels is overproducing them. But that's just my take. How about you guys? Tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. By the way, that's it guys for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog style video. Please give this video a like. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my other social media platforms. The link is in the description. Happy collecting and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.